Selamlar çok sevgili YouTube, bugün sizlerle beraber çok uzun zamandır oynamayı düşündüğüm ancak bir türlü sıranın gelmediği artık sonunda da oynamaya karar verdim. Before Your Eyes'a bakıyoruz. Göz kalibrasyonuyla, yani gözleri kırpıştırarak oynanan bir oyun kendisi. Eğer çok diyalog kaçırırsak göz kalibrasyonunu kapatacağım ama hikayesini gerçekten çok merak ediyorum. Aşağı tarafta Twitch adresine bol selamları var efendim. Eğer ki bu tarz ilginç küçük fark ya da büyük yapımları oyunları seviyorsanız, beğeniyorsanız lütfen videoyu beğenmeyi, kanala hala abone değilseniz abone olmayı ve aşağıda bir Twitch'e bana bir selam çakmayı unutmayın. Şimdiden biricik Twitch chatine, ardından sizlere iyi seyirler diyor ve başlıyorum. Hadi bakalım. Bu oyun göz kırpmakla alakalı. The game will... Tamam. See how this works. İsterim. Mouse da var. Tamam. Orada gemi var. Ben çok göz kırpıyorum ya.
That's mine. Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
Öldüm mü ben?
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Ha, dur.
You remember blinking, don't you?
Evet, hatırlıyorum. Salak.
That thing you did 30,000.
Al işte ben.
Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? There's a better word than that.
Bunlar ölüler mi?
A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
Hadi inşallah.
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
Aa, benim hikayemi sen mi anlatacaksın ona?
Hemencik. Trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
Kuş mu olacağım hikayem beğenilmezse?
Satisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that.
Orada BAFTA'da en iyi hikaye anlatım örgüsü ödülünü aldı. Yani
Maybe
narrative
I'm not the
aldı.
most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
Pelin olma.
So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right?
Tamam.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time.
Nasıl ya?
Could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid.
Lan bilmeden
Try
kırptım.
to enjoy it this time.
Abi anlamsız kırpıyorum ki ben.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us.
Kim bu?
Why are you smiling like that?
Annem mi bu?
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Olur. Ben çocuk muyum?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
Annesi. Annesi mi bu?
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
Benim adım
That's a
Beni.
great idea. You know, it would really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic. What was that?
Yanlışlıkla göz kırpıyorum hep. Ya.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Kırpabilirim, bir şey yok gibi.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about
Tatlı bir annem ve babam var gibi.
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah, I worry that might have something to do with it. Face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Ben de zekiyimdir herhalde ya. Ailem ben gerizekalı olacağım diye çok korkuyor.
Sir.
Wee, wee.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Annesi? Ne oldu? Bok gibi çizim yapıyormuşum.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Evet.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Aa, hayır. Annesi?
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Oh.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow?
Anneme bakın.
And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him.
Aa.
Like a human suitcase.
Ama niye babam için kendi hayallerini bıraktın ki? Babam istiyor diye buraya geldiniz. Senin hayatın orada, senin oradaki adı kaldı mı yani?
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Ne geliyor?
Get attached. Richard.
What?
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
What's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much
Bakarız,
definitely allergic,
bakarız.
so no, right?
No.
0-0 direkt tutun, direkt tutun.
But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think so.
Merhaba bebeğim.
Richard,
What?
his cat.
What? Yeah, I just mean for now. Of course, we're not going to keep him.
Right. I believe that. I know where this is going.
For now, honey.
Merhaba.
Another thing I'll just say quickly. You build up a resistance to allergies over
Senin adın
time. So
Hulk
you're allergic
olsun,
to
Kaptan
now.
Hulk.
Like that's why an allergy shot to give you what you're allergic to. So he's like a human allergy shot full of love with one eye. Just considering.
I just know a month from now he's going to be sleeping on my pillow and I'm not going to be breathing.
Ya anne abartma ya. Bir şey olmaz. Ya anne bir şey olmaz ya. Lütfen kedim
Now
gitmesin.
play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Hala gözümü kırpmaya çalmam.
There you go.
Kırpmaya çalışıyorum.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Alerji yok
Sort of like
mu
me
ya?
and your little friend on your piano there.
Çok tatlı kedim.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Ne güzel işte baba ya. Hayatına anlam gelmiş biraz.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Greece.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones, so yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
Tatlı bir annemle babam var ya. Bu piyanoya mı geliyorum? Benim kaderim. Kaderim benim bu. The passing day. Passing day.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task.
Ya annem öğretsin.
Very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
Yani anne sen bilmiyor musun zaten?
Who's
Sen
this
öğret.
mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Annemden bahsediyordu zaten. Merhaba. Hook. Hook. Wait.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Hadi. Wait. Dokunsana. Salaktın. Salaktın ki. Wait. Wait. Bu ne ya? Ha.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Okey yani çok okey bir hayatımız var.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Oh benim balığım. Ses neydi ya?
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's
Annem
got one
niye
eye.
bazı yerlerde gözükmüyor? Bazı anılarımda yok yani.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that?
10 yıldan fazla babanı mı görmedin? Anne. Yeter artık ya, tamam. Ne oluyor? Yok yok, dosyaları işlediğini şey yaptım, anladım.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Tamam.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Niye kızıp gitti? Yanlış yapabilirim.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Ah. Niye böyle yaptı bana?
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
Oh, my God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, can I get a
Kedim yok.
Honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie!
Kedi yok abi.
Come to Papa!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh.
Örne hamile misin?
P-hole distance.
Niye kısırlaştırmadık seni?
P-hole.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. You didn't even know I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
Ya anne ya.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you hated
Kedilerden
cats.
nefret ediyorum, bir de
We're a
üstüne işte 5
professor of
tane daha
science and
geldi diyor.
symbols. You're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Well, maybe we can put them outside or something. We can find homes for them.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Fotoğraf çekmeyi de öğrendim.
On learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
Daha hiç huzursuzluk yok evde. Güzel. Kötü bir şey yok yani. Ne oluyor? Dışarıdan köpek sesi geliyor. Ama sanki bir şey parçalayan bir köpek sesi. Yavru kedileri bir şey mi yedi?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Okay. Two.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Ah! Matematiğim o kadar kötü ki. Seni 2 almışız Benjamin. Sıfırı gösterince niye salak gibi okla çıkarıp sıfırı buluyorsun oradaki? Aptal Benjamin. Allah Allah. İnanılmaz ya bu kadar gerzeklik Benjamin. Benjamin. Gerçekten notlarına bakmak istemiyorum. Sinirlerim hopluyor çünkü.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Oyuncaklarım. Ben istemiyorum vermek ya.
First of many, I'd assume.
Giderek büyüyorum tabi.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, or I'll drive it back with you up there.
Not my house. Not.
Merhaba. Ben Benjamin. Ark olalım mı?
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Merhaba. Ben paparazzi olmak istiyorum da. İlk kez bir kızla konuşacağım. Çok heyecanlıyım.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot. I think I gotta
Kedi
go.
nerede bu arada?
Try to take a photo of me running into my house.
Tamam.
I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the hell? How did he do that?
Güle güle kız çocuğu.
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Oh.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
Artık mevzuyu
It's kind of one of
dinlemiyorum.
those professions that stops the dinner party short.
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Nah, what a show.
Annemle babam arasında bir minik gerginlik mi oldu? Ben mi yanlış sezdim? Ay burada bir dakika. Chat'i yenilemem lazım çünkü chat'im geriden geliyor ne yazık ki Twitch kaynaklı. Ha. Şunu bir F5'leyeyim. Ha, tamam. Şu an düzgün. Ha. Devam.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
Merhaba Mr. Isaac.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will study
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
everything we need to know about this civilization. Well, it depends. If you ask an Egyptologist how much you need to know about Egypt, they will tell you you need to know a lot. Since most people ever. This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into
Stop
space.
staring at me, creepy.
Tamam.
Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
Beni seviyormuş.
You were taking
Beni
notes.
seviyormuş. Şey
weren't you,
anlamadım
Chloe?
ama.
Oh yes, of course.
Ama şey anlamadım. Birbirimizi tanımıyoruz falan. Asla benimle konuşma.
Chloe, we're all waiting.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If you do not
Hocam ben
keep
hiçbir şey
accurate
demedim ki
count
siz
of the
yanlış
past,
duydunuz.
we are destined
Ben Sagopa Kajmer'den
to
kürdan
embarrass
kollar
ourselves in all
söylüyordum.
sorts of ways. And now on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments. 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work. 20%. That's work we do while at class. Participation, 20%. I will give you a moment to write this all down.
Yazdım ki ben. Ah.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Ha, oyun. Masa oyunu almış babam.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Çok merak
Oh,
ediyorum
sure.
hikaye nereye gidecek.
We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Aa! Yaşlı mı?
Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more
Kedimi
different
çizerdim
stuff.
ama galiba kedim öldü.
Not me though.
Galiba onu köpek
It would
parçaladı.
kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Seni çizmek istedim ama.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly.
Hayır. Sen çok güzelsin. Sen tanıdığım çocukluk aşkım olabilecek tek kişisin. Başka kimseyi görmedik çünkü senden başka yaşıtımız.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some
Başka bir
incredible
şehre mi
places
gidiyoruz?
if you're really, really good at something.
Ben müzikten çok çizimde iyi değil miyim anne ya?
It's just, I've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
Aa. Başka şehre gidiyorum. Arkadaş edinmekte çok
So what do you
zorlanmışım.
think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the
Berkeley'de okumuş lan
competition.
annem.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John McDonald?
E-I-E-O.
I understand he's very difficult.
McDonald.
Yes.
E-I-E-O.
Taciturn is the word I use.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank you. I wouldn't either.
You seem very warm,
Aa, evet çok.
very caring.
Sınava mı
As you can
gidiyorum?
see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've
Interesting.
not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Sebep?
Oh my God, Benny! What are you thinking? You could have killed us.
Bir tane kağıt attık. Ben isteyerek sana atmadım anne, bu arada özür dilerim. Oo, audition'a 30 gün kalmış.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Açtırmadı telefonu bana, neden? Acaba hiç düşündün mü beni belki de piyano çalmak istemediğimi?
Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Chloe arıyor.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Aa, burnunu sokma mı?
A fight with your parents? I'm sorry, dude, but you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we gotta be leaning on Lobster a lot more.
Ya bir şey söyleyeceğim. Chloe bunu arayarak söyleseydin ya bana. Arayarak da mesaj atarak.
What they call craniate types.
So
chondric types will be what we need. But we haven't even gotten any of those yet. Anyway, it's all pretty complicated, so we can go over it in history.
Sus Chloe. Bomboş muhabbet için
A
aramışım beni.
newbie in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion,
Şeyle çizmek istiyorum ya.
and the body of a hippopotamus.
Hey, Mr. Kid. Over here. Desk. Look at it.
She is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment. Sort of like me with your weekly quiz.
Ah! Beach'e mi gideceğiz beraber? Ben de
So I
gireyim.
am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Tamam.
Ew.
Yapma.
So scared looking. Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house.
Tamam.
You better pick up my call, dude.
Tamam. Sana da love. Ben de sana love'ım.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please.
Şu an aşırı üzüldüm. Çünkü hiçbir konuda iyi değilmişim gibi. Bir şeyde iyi olma şansı var diyor annem. Ağlayacağım ha. Neden böyle bir şey diyor? Bir kere çizdiğim resimlere baksan anlardın. Benim zaten bir şeylerde iyi olduğumu.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me. Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Dayanamıyorum. Aa, dayanamıyorum. Kafam çok karışık. Ben daha çok mu küçüğüm? Daha çok mu küçüğüm? Kaç yaşlarındayım? 13 müyüm? Ben bir uyuyayım ya. Seçenek sunduğuna göre olmadı bir tane oynarız, bir kere de sneak out yaparız.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear. young boy to play like that.
Belki evden kaçarım da kurtulurum bu karıdan.
If he doesn't let you in after that, I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school. And I could tell you were having so much fun up there. You rehearsed enough that it felt completely unrehearsed. I'm telling you, if we get you into a school like that, there's no knowing what adventures you're... I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become. When we get back, let's pick Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you say? I want to celebrate. Smell that air. It's such a beautiful night.
Güzel, sen mutlusun. İyi bari birileri mutlu. Mutsuz oldum ya.
Sounds like you really nailed it, kiddo.
It's not a matter of him nailing it. He sounded like a professional musician at 11 years old.
That's your mother saying.
11 yaşındaymış lan. 2 gece yarısı dışarı çıkmadım.
Professional musicians.
Because they're not.
What are you
Ben çocuğum arkadaşlar. Gidemem 11 yaşında kaçak bir şekilde evden.
No, they are not musicians.
Destroyer Tour, Anaheim, July 81. I'm telling you, Ace Frehley was conjuring spirits.
You should have seen the look on that old jerk's face when he realized what he had on his hands.
You think he was impressed?
Richard, his dentures.
Çocuk için aşırı üzüldüm ya. Niye öyle oldu? Acaba diyorum resim mi çizmek istiyordu?
I don't like that one. He sounded pretty good. That's all I'll say.
Sounds pretty goddamn prodigal to me.
How many beers have you had, Richard?
Enjoy the beautiful night, will you?
Oh, I am. Believe me, I am.
Aa var, var. Yukarıdaki
We should do
T.
this more often.
Oh, trust me, I know. With summers like this, we should be doing this every night. Why don't we do this every night? I know, but we won't.
Stay.
We're never gonna be as smart as we are right now.
Stay away mi yazacak? Ne yazacak?
Cutest way ever.
Yeah, you have.
Piss me off. You're so goddamn adorable.
And I'd find you adorable if only you didn't piss me off so much.
Stay home
Yeah,
yazacak.
Benny.
Ne?
Our
Beni
entire
üzüyorsun.
relationship distilled into 2
Oh,
lines.
come on, I was joking. You never piss me off.
Well, that's a lie.
Listen, I know I can be tough, but you know I'm never actually mad at either one of you, right?
We know, honey. Trust us.
Here yazacak. Nasıl home yazsın? Ortada da ev var.
Okay, let's try some others. Johnny Ramone.
Pop icon, not a musician.
Jimmy Page.
Well, you'll obviously kill me if I don't say musician.
Oh, don't even start.
Evde
See, that's
kalmak
what I mean,
istiyorum.
musician. He's a musician.
Okay.
Kalbi
You don't have to
sokacak.
open it right now if you don't want to.
What do you mean? Of course he wants to.
I just don't want him to feel pressure.
Ya anne sen niye
Open it whenever you
böylesin?
want, sweetie.
Kabul mektubu hadi bakalım.
What does it say?
Give him time to read it.
Okumuyor ki hocam.
Why are you being silent, Ben? What's it say?
Don't pressure him. He'll tell us once he's ready to tell us. Hey, that's the main thing. It's just a school.
Kabul
It's nothing
edilmedik.
life or death.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would have been a great opportunity, but it's nothing life or death at the end of the day.
Adam çok beğendiydi.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Tamam. Ne? Benim bir şeyim mi var? Neyim var benim? Neredeyim ben? Ciğerlerime bir şey mi oldu? Ne oldu?
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Çocukken mi öleceğim? Allah'ım hayır. Hiç göz kırpacak bir yer yok mu ya?
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Ben bunalımda mıyım? Depresyondan mıyım? Ne kadar güzel çiziyor ya. Ben olsam resmi yönlendirirdim mesela.
Hey B, dinner's ready.
Geliyorum.
B, you hear me? What's he doing?
He's drawing. He's becoming completely upset.
No. Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
Benim ne hastalığım var?
What about his piano?
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. But you have to see how good he's got it.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Aa, teşekkür ederim. Neyim var benim ya? Ay, Art School Application.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Ne oluyor?
So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
Ben yanlış mı çizdim?
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Hemen
It's
unutuyorum
very
ya.
zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Bana mı dedi ya onları? Evet, bir daha şöyle çiz. Ne oluyor ya?
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape.
Uy!
You fiend!
Bana şeytan dedi lan adam.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear talent like these will soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
Neler diyor ya? İnanılmaz. Yani hocam böyleyim, ben biraz sanatçıyım ama.
Putting one foot in front of the other when they are no longer touched.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Ben ruhunu satmak olarak mı görüyormuşum? Nasıl bir saçmalık lan bu?
Benjamin, marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder.
Hocamız arıyor.
One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
Hocam yani sanatçı da olayım. Şey de yapayım, olmaz mı? Enes Bey kaç dakika oldu bu arada, ona göre ilk bölümü sonlandırayım, olmadı. İkinci bölümümüzü açalım. Ya para da kazanayım, evet. Çok sevgili YouTube, sizlerle Benjamin'in şimdiye kadarki sanat şeklinde giden kısmının ilk bölümünün sonuna gelmiş olalım efendim. Şimdi Twitch'e beraber yayına devam edeceğiz. Sizler de dilerseniz liste dışından ya da yayınlandıysa bir sonraki bölüme gidebilirsiniz. Sizleri çok çok öpüyoruz. Twitch'e beraber sizler de kendinize dikkat ediyorsunuz. Sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Bye bye.